What's up guys, this is Ty the Asian Wonder, your online personal trainer. In this video tutorial I want to share with you guys a very quick story, right? So that it will help you improve your success in your fitness endeavors and your athletic performance and whatever goals that you have regarding your physique, okay? And this story started back in around 1993, 1994. I had just started lifting weights for about a year and started training. I was not a personal trainer at that time. I just got into the iron game. And I met this Vietnamese guy who was all juiced up, right? And he was just roided out. I mean, there was pimples all over his back. He was about my height, about almost 6 foot tall. And he had a very impressive physique, right? He weighed like 187, 188 pounds. And this guy was just thick, man. He was just, I mean, it's obvious that the guy worked out. And it was also blatantly obvious that the guy was all juiced up too because of all the pimples on his back, right? So now, when I met this guy, I told him that I shared with him that my goal was to go from 130, 135 pounds all the way up to 200 pounds. And you know what this guy told me? You would think that someone that's been in the iron game for a long time, he would try and help me, encourage me and give me positive words of reinforcement to lift and work hard and train smart. Now what he did, right, was that he told me that that is never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen without any growth hormones, any drugs, any steroids, any supplements or anything. And I told him, well, I can't afford supplements, drugs or steroids. I don't even know what they were, and I was afraid to shoot anything in my ass anyway, right? So he said, that's never gonna happen, Ty. That's never gonna happen that you're gonna go from 130 to 200 pounds of muscle, right? And so what happened was, what I didn't realize is that the guy had no clue what he was talking about. He did not get his muscles from training. He got it from shooting some stupid drugs in his ass, all right, with his buddies. So he thought he knew everything there was to know about weight training. But the reality was he didn't know jack crap about training, okay, or how to get somebody bigger and more muscular. So being the stubborn knucklehead that I was, I didn't listen to him, right? So I went out and I worked and I trained, right? And several weeks later, I found out from a bunch of black guys that was at the gym with me, and they told me, hey, one guy came up and told me, he goes, you know what, that Vietnamese guy said that you're the dumbest motherfucker he ever met, right? The dumbest Vietnamese he ever met. Because he said that you're so stupid, Ty, that you thought you were gonna go from 130 pounds to 200 pounds, right? Now, when I listened to this, right, I thought about this, and I thought, right, now who is this guy to have the right to tell me that I couldn't do this, right? Because according to my trainer, he said that I was capable of doing that, but it would take me at least 2 to 3 years of hard training and smart training and eating correctly to get to that point, right? So sure enough, I chose to listen to my trainer versus to this other dumbass Vietnamese that didn't know what he was doing and was all roided out and juiced up, okay? So 3 years later, I see the same guy that told me that I would never get to 200 pounds of muscle, right? So when I met him 3 years later, right, he asked me, the first thing that came out of his mouth was, hey man, so you finally listened and you went and got you some juice or some steroids, didn't you, right? And I told him, no, I've never shot an ounce of steroids in my ass before. It was through all hard training and through eating correctly and being disciplined and consistent with my training. And he just absolutely refused to believe it. Now, the reason why I share this story with you guys, right, is that some of you skinny dudes out there and chicks out there that are skinny, you might feel like it's hopeless, that there's no way that this can happen, that I can pack on muscle. And I'm here to tell you, as long as you follow the training that I share with you here on my site, right, and follow the exercises, and follow the way I show you to eat, you will gain muscle. There has never been a skinny ass son of a gun that I've trained that can't pack on 10 to 20 to 30 pounds of muscle. That I can guarantee you for sure that you can do. Anybody can do that. I don't care if you're 20 years old, 30, 40, 50 years old. If you're beginning training and you've never worked out before, that's automatic 20 to 30 pounds of muscle. So the reason why I share this story with you guys is don't give up. And don't let a bunch of knuckleheads that don't know what the hell they're doing or don't know about training try to fool you into thinking that they know better than you do, okay? If you get some professional training, like from yours truly, Asian Wonder, your online personal trainer, you will get the results that you're looking for. So don't give up, continue the training. If you have any questions, just shoot me an email or drop a comment. I'll do my best to answer it when I have free time from work, all right? So thanks for watching this video, and if you have any inspirational stories you want to share with the other skinny motherfuckers out there, just let me know. Just drop it in the comment box. Thanks.